Haven't made one of these in a while. Well, I mean, I guess I have. But rubber band powered car. This version, I just wanted to experiment, see how much I could get out of this single rubber band. Uh, Although it's a huge rubber band, and it's folded in half, and both ends are tied together, and we got the one string going across this top pulley. I could have made this quite a bit wider because when I wind it up, you might be able to tell on the video later on that it gets up on this side frame a bit. And apparently my design isn't level because that wheel is not touching the surface. Either way, had a little bit more fun with this one. Got a ratcheting device right here, which broke. That's my first attempt at one of these, and I had an arm right out here that this is where it broke off. That would hold a little rubber band, and it was attached to a peg back here, and you could have it engaged, or when you decide to let it go, just release the pressure a little bit and pop it forward, and then it'll release your stored energy. But of course, it had to break. So I mean, then I got this. I don't know. I would say that hub is probably 1/5 the diameter of that gear that the string wraps into, and then that gear is 3 to 1 onto this smaller gear back here, and that gear is attached to this 45 tooth gear, which is once again attached to a 15 tooth gear that's driving the rear wheels. So it is geared down like crazy, but nonetheless, it's still pretty quick. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect from this. I just wanted to play around and push some boundaries, personal boundaries, whatever. But yeah, I guess yeah. And I was gonna remember to bring this out for y'all. That way I wouldn't have to include it in the video, but I did not. So this little thing's a flyer. Uh, it still has energy by the time it reaches that threshold from my kitchen into my living room. Right down there. Yeah. Either way. Show you what it's got. Maybe I can, I guess I'll be over here. Wind her up. See, it's wrapping around and it's climbing up on that frame, so should have made the frame wider. I was like, once it stretches out, it'll get thinner, and it does, but not nearly enough. So I'm actively damaging this rubber band. Eventually it'll pop. Hopefully not on this video. It hasn't done it yet. Well, obviously this rubber band hasn't done it yet, but I haven't popped a rubber band and then replaced it, and this being the replaced rubber band. Ooh, scary noises. Alright, I guess that's all winded up for you. So if you remember earlier, this rubber band was only about this long. Now it's maybe 3-4 times as long. And that's all the ratcheting device does right now. It's just hold it in place. It is what it is. It's compromised. It broke. Let me take that ratchet off. And it tends to want to turn to the left, so ankle it a little bit more to the right. So that's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in for another one of my lazy and short videos. But yeah, it was a fun project. No, I didn't necessarily design this assembly for the car. I have in my head that I want to build some kind of a rubber band powered motor that all it had to do is change the gear for whatever I'm using it in, and I guess that was the driving factor behind this. The car was kind of an afterthought. The wheels, and then these, and the little, you can tell one's coming off on the right hand side because it's not glued on. It's just held in on with pins. Either way, thanks again. Have a good one, YouTube.